Hey everyone, welcome to Rotorua, a tourist hotspot in the North Island of New Zealand with so much to see and do, and our home for 12 years, and our kids were all born and raised here. We thought let's show you some of our favourite things to do when we come home to Rotorua. We reckon it's an awesome place to visit, especially for families, because there's so much free stuff to do here, and it's great in the summer or the winter. But if you're new here, my name's Mike, and our family, the Leopards, live in this caravan, which we've been doing for 3 years now, exploring in beautiful places all over our beautiful country of Aotearoa, New Zealand. We love waking up in stunning landscapes on property we could never afford, but that's what makes New Zealand special. This last week we've been parked up on our friend's lawn where we've been slowly sinking into the wet ground, but it's time to leave to head across the lake to the NZMCA park. But we've broken an important part on our caravan, so before the fun, let's sort this issue.
Alright everyone, we were finally leaving our friend's place where we've been parked for a very long time and sunken right into the lawn, and we've broken one of the U-bolts on our suspension underneath the caravan that connects to the chassis, so it snapped right off. We heard it as we kind of exited out of the driveway, boof! And no one has one. So Bunnings don't have one, Mitre 10 don't have one, Repco don't have one, Supercheap Auto don't have one. We even went to a nuts and bolts fastening shop, they don't have one. So we've gone to somewhere else who are going to manufacture one for us, like on the spot, $35. So I thought that's not too bad to create one, so that way we can leave. So we've been waiting to leave for a long time. My back went out, so we've been here a lot longer than intended. And then when we finally do get to go, it's we can't. So. Okay, our friend Rob's just turned up with the replacement one. Pretty much a bang-on match, which is what you want. And he's going to jump under there and put it on for us.
Pretty easy to replace these. A reminder to jump underneath and check them out, which we've done a few times since now to make sure they're not loosening. Thanks to Rob, who came over to help us get this sorted. My back wasn't up for loosening and tensioning nuts and bolts under the caravan. But if you've ever met Rob and Jazz and Hannah Marie, they are a lovely family, and Rob's curries are way better than mine.
The old Jack 2000 comes to the rescue. Sweet, all is done now. Thank you very much, Rob. People on the road are awesome for helping. You meet them, you camp with them, you help each other out. It's great. So over to Nongataha now for us. We'll catch us probably later. We're going to probably go and buy some beers or something.
Wow, everybody, the sun is out. Good morning from the Nongataha NZMCA park. We've been here for about 5 nights now, and it has rained every single day. We have not had one day that it's been sunny. Batteries were on 40% this morning, so it's nice to get a bit of solar. But if you didn't know, Rotorua is where we lived for 12 years before we went caravanning full time. So we've got lots of friends and people to catch up with when we come here, and we never really record anything. G'day! So today we're going to go and do some adventures around the area, because we know lots of cool little secret spots, how to have a good time for free in Rotorua. So get ready for some fun. So off to the place that we missed the most first. The Redwood Forest. Rotorua has become more and more touristy as the years go by. The new tree walk up in some of the redwoods will happily take money from you for a fun experience, but wandering below is also a stunning option. We've spent a lot of time in this forest over the years that we've lived here, and school high has just finished, so it's a bit quieter now. There is hundreds of kilometres of biking trails and walking trails through here. Starting at the main info centre is where most of the walking trails begin, but man, you can do some exploring through this forest. So let's just go for a little bit of a walk through the Redwood Grove. It's truly a stunning forest, and it borders the main road. Such an asset having such a dramatic forest on the edges of the centre of town. The work of international tourists that come and pull pieces of the bark off of the tree. You can see there's like a whole line around it. Leave the trees, don't touch the trees.
This is one of those places that's very, very difficult to get the scale of these trees. They are gigantic, going way up around 60 meters into the air, and you just can't get them all on a frame. It's awesome. And a little fun Toby fact for you. Toby was in this forest at 17 hours old. We were home the day that he was born from the hospital, and Soph was having a nap, and there was a running event on in the forest, so I brought him on my own so he could show him to my friends.
There's a few tourist operators in the forest now, but this seat was a classic rest spot when the kids were small. You can see how a run on the way home from work in here also can't be missed. This forest alone presents a great place just to be able to play and live and raise a family.
Rocco, he's a snake that's made out of heaps of painted rocks, and it goes way down there.
You get the idea. This snake is well over 500 meters long. I think it just continues to grow. Who knows where Rocco the snake will end up as people keep adding to it. So if you've got kids and you're in the area and you've got a rainy day like what we've had, do some painted rocks and come and add them to Rocco the snake. Awesome. I hope that you enjoyed a very special place to us. Definitely a highlight of Rotorua's going into the Redwood forest. Is just so many options.
We're at Quito Park and there's heaps of boiling mud here.
Yeah, it's right in the middle of town and there's lots of pockets of boiling mud pools. It's crazy, eh? Right in the middle of town there's all this hot mud, so we'll go and show you. No, she just heard.
Let's keep it moment to moment, living on the edge of a dream. I'll wake you up in the morning with the sun coming over the east.
So there's loads of these hot springs all over the park and town, completely free to check out. We wish that we took the camera to Uhinimutu just across the road, maybe Google it, which has some great features by the lake, but you can see how much extra water there is around after all the rain we've had.
It doesn't matter where we are.
Back in the days there was actually quite a lot more geothermal activity. People have tapped into it for heating homes and all kinds of different things, so it lowered the amount of pressure. There used to be quite a few geysers, and there are lots of places you can pay to go to see other geothermal stuff, but it's all just pretty much the same as this, so it's worth just doing the free stuff. I think you can get a bit more cultural experience by going to Te Puia or the Whakarewarewa village, but if you're on a tight budget, this is just as good.
Well everybody, the truth is that it has been raining here pretty much 12 days out of the last 14. We've got it a couple of times when it's not been raining, but Soph's doing some work today. So I thought it's always nice here in Rotorua to actually head to the hot pools in the rain, and there is a free thermal river, hot river, that flows into a colder stream, and it's called Hot and Cold. So we might head out there, suss it out, see if we can go for a swim at Hot and Cold, and if not, we'll head to Waikiri Valley Hot Pool. So that is a good plan for a rainy day. Get out of the caravan. We've had the generator running for a couple of hours this morning. Our batteries were down to 40%, and with another day like that, we're just not getting any solar coming in, and it's supposed to just get heavier as the day goes on. It gets pretty messy in this caravan when the weather's like this too. Generators have been going, so we've got the old trusty EcoFlow down here, so we can only run the generator here for 2 hours. And so then we just plug our battery charger, our caravan battery charger, into the EcoFlow, and then we'll charge the EcoFlow back up later because you're allowed to do 2 rounds of 2 hours. So we'll head off to the hot pools. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of solar coming in, and then we'll recharge the EcoFlow because that only takes an hour. Hey, there's old John. Come in, John.
Morning.
What a lovely day out there.
Oh, it's awesome. Come on out and play.
It's about a 20 or 30 minute drive from Rotorua depending on how much of town you have to drive through, but we're headed for Waitapu Loop Road, where there is an awesome for free boiling mud pool and then a free hot swimming spot to repair my broken back. So this is the Waitapu Geothermal field, so this is a free mud pool to come and just have a look at, which is by Waitapu, which is a paid tourist area where you can go in and see some colourful lakes and things like that. But this is free, it's pretty cool, it's pretty impressive watching all that mud bubble and boil away.
It looks so smooth, the ones over there. These ones look a bit thicker.
You can put some skin on some on your skin, make your skin smooth.
And if you're paying attention, every couple of minutes there's a big explosion somewhere in the big mud pool here. It's cool, yeah.
One thing's for sure is that nature is pretty amazing, eh? Just sitting there bubbling away as it's been doing for probably hundreds and thousands of years. It's pretty amazing.
That one over there looks like a volcano because it's ran off the side.
Yeah, I like volcano craters. So just a bit further along the road on this loop road is a wooden bridge, and over that wooden bridge is the hot river. But when it's been raining a lot, sometimes the river is just too full of rainwater and it's cold. So if that's the case, then we're going elsewhere. So this is where our hot river comes out into this colder river, and usually you can find a nice spot to your perfect temperature in here. The river is nice and hot, there's not actually too much water in there, which is good, which means there's the kids. How is it, kids?
It's real nice, there's some real hot bits and there's some nicer bits.
Yeah, so this hot river just flows down into a cooler stream down there. So if it's been a bit of rain, normally the hot river you can just hop straight in it, but sometimes we've been here in the summertime with friends years ago and the hot river can be way too hot. So you really do need to get down there, but a few good pools. Check them up there. So there's all kinds of different little pools you could wander up the river. It's normally not too hard to find a spot by yourself. It does get busy out here though. A lot of people don't like coming to the hot river or the hot pools when it's raining. I don't know why, I think it's the best time. But beautiful little spot, all for free. This is like a good pool here, kids. That is perfect. Perfect. Before we had kids, we used to host people on a site called couch surfing. It's a way that people can travel really cheaply by putting in the continent, country, region and town that they're traveling to. It would list us as a host and they would message us. We'd bring them out here and we would come out here quite late some nights, like after dinner. Maybe we'd be out here about 10 o'clock. It's not really the safest place to come in the dark. There can be a lot of drinking, drug taking going on out here. Generally, most people though that are out here just keep to themselves, but I guess if you come out here at night time, come at your own risk. I wouldn't recommend it. It's a lot safer in the day. It's just we're the only ones here, which is a bit of a shock. But in the summertime, this place can definitely get pretty manic. But how good, eh? To be able to just save a few bucks, come soak in the hot water, all for free. Awesome, well I am cooked right through. That was really, really good, nice and hot and free, just what we like. Jade, how did you find it, girl?
It was nice and it's good going in the cold bit when you get too hot.
Tobes?
Definitely worth $0.
Worth
Awesome.
$0?
Awesome. I mean, definitely worth going.
Sweet, for dinner tonight we're going to have some Chinese. I do like to show a little bit about our cooking in the caravan because it is just like cooking in a regular house, kind of. So we only have one frying pan in our caravan. It's a big cast iron one which is quite heavy. And we have a limited cupboard space, so we can't pack everything in. So we've got our one frying pan. I've fried up some vegetables. We've got a pot of rice that's done. And then this is our chicken, which I'm about to batter. So battering chicken is super easy. We just only use self-raising flour and mix it with like lemonade or a can of beer, or you can just use water. And that's all you need. And you just fry it in some oil. So we're about to get stuck into it. I just add the flour and lemonade straight into the chicken that's marinating so that all those marinating sauces just stay in there with the meat. I did have to top that up with an extra flour and lemonade because I want a bit of extra batter because I'm going to batter some mushrooms off for Jade because she doesn't eat meat. The marinades that I make, I just wing it every single time. I don't have any curry powder left, but I brought some of this the other day. Goat curry masala. I love going to those little Indian spice shops and stocking up. But we, again, only have limited supplies in a caravan, so you just make do with what you've got. Brown sugar goes a good way with marinades, and like even just some things like vegetable stock just adds a bit of extra flavour to the meat. Delicious.
So fried rice is as simple as it sounds. Fry off those veggies and then add the rice, and I always put plenty of salt in. I like getting the pan really hot so the rice crisps up a bit. Then that goes into one of our oven trays and put under the grill to stay warm while we fry the chicken pieces. Dang it! Kitchen fails. This is definitely a time-consuming meal, but it's yum, and you can't beat battered meat. That's more meat than batter, unlike what you often get at the fast food places. And once it's all cooked up, we drizzle on some good old sweet chili sauce, and that's takeaway sorted for the night.
Alright, it's all done. So sweet chili chicken, just sweet chili sauce with some deep fried chicken and marinade with some fried rice. Pretty good, yummy, tasty dinner from a caravan.
We've come to Okere Falls because there's heaps of rapids and waterfalls here.
Yep, this is a favourite for the kids, Okere Falls. If you've watched for a long time, we have been out here maybe 4 years ago and showed you, but hopefully the river's raging. The river is raging. It's so high that it's flooded over the viewing platform.
Yeah, it's raging.
I'm burning bridges with society. Oh, my heart can't be tamed, it keeps pulling me.
So this area is a popular kayaking and whitewater rafting. I think it's the highest graded rapid to ride in New Zealand commercially.
Some more stunning bush and exploring to do here. The Kaituna, which is the outlet of two big lakes, Lake Rutaiti and Rotorua, which is what Rotorua means in Māori. Roto for lake and Rua for two. But let's enjoy a few scenes on this great family walk.
Down below is where there used to be a powerhouse for electricity generation. You can kind of see all the remains down there.
It's time to break free from all that's holding me. I'm letting go of all I'm supposed to be. It's time to give up everything I know. Into the wild, to the wild, to the wild I go. 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 Into the wild, to the wild, to the wild I go.
You're allowed to freedom camp at the end of the road here at Trout Pool Falls. It's a designated freedom camping area, which is a bit out of town. Never stayed here before though.
I'm burning society. Oh, my heart can't be tamed, it keeps pulling me.
Lovely to fill out a nice sunny winter's day after all of that rain. But next episode, we've got something very different for you all. If you're a Patreon member, then you would have known for a few weeks now. So if you would like to support the channel and our adventures, head on over to Patreon for some exclusive videos and also early access. Otherwise, we will see you in the next adventure.